Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here and
Weatherman Brad.
Weatherman Brad.
Backache Brad.
Huh?
Backache Brad.
Back really hurt today? Worse than yesterday?
No.
No?
Not as bad as yesterday.
Oh. It is August 18th, 2016. Thursday afternoon. It's 2:02 p.m. already, huh?
Wow.
And Brad is going to do the weather.
The current temperature in Panacea, Florida is 91 degrees. Today they are projecting a high of 91 and a low of 75. The real field temperature is 109 degrees, and it looks like Friday through Monday they are projecting sunshine. Back to you, Teresa, when you're done drinking.
Thank you, Brad.
You're welcome, Teresa.
Okay. Higher! Yesterday,
Doctor.
well, yeah, we told him all that
Okay.
because I made that video after we got back.
Okay.
Did we take naps?
Yeah, because remember, I slept really hard.
Oh, yeah, we did. Remember, I was talking to you guys about how tired we were.
Yeah.
We did lay down, and Brad did sleep really hard. We slept till about 3:30. I remember get up at 3:30. But you know, he was just so exhausted. I was too, and stuff. So, and then I wanted to do a couple thank yous. A couple of days ago, and I kept forgetting to say anything until after my video was posted. But my dear friend Angie creates on her. It used to be Angie's Lupus Life. Sent me this beautiful hand-painted postcard, which I just love, and it's going to go on my wall. I always save all of her work. She's a great artist and content creator here on YouTube, so check her out. And then also my dear friend Mary, she is in Charleston, South Carolina, visiting her best friend Lynn right now, and she sent us a couple of postcards. And one was, did you ever read this one?
Oh, I do not.
It was wishing Brad happy birthday, and then just letting us know she's having a great time there. I'm so glad you are, and thank you for the postcards.
Thank you, Mary.
And then last night Brad made fried rice, and he always makes the best fried rice. His truly is the best fried rice I've ever had. It beats any restaurant, you know. So he made that last night, and then before he made dinner, though, we had been having a whole lot of trouble with the internet for about the past 3 days. So we got up from our nap, because I did my video right before we laid down, but I couldn't upload it. So I waited till we got up, and then I asked Brad if he would call the office. Because, you know, you hate to complain or anything, but, you know, call the office, find out what's going on, because it just, you know, for the last 3 days, it's hardly worked at all. You know, and I've got 2 Wi-Fi boosters on this. I've got a Netgear one and then the Bear extender. And so Brad called, and he talked with Bobby, who is one of the office workers there, and or RV park workers, and he said, he would go down and try to reset the box, see if that helped. He went down and reset it, and whammo, great, terrific. Finally got the internet back going, because we were so happy. Because I start to have withdrawals. I will admit it. I love watching YouTube videos, of my friends and stuff. And we also both love watching Netflix. I love watching The Orange is the New Black, and Brad loves watching The Heroes and stuff. And you really look forward to having something that you can do every day. Every evening, Brad usually watches a couple episodes of Heroes. I usually watch a couple episodes of The Orange is the New Black. And we're just all happy. We take turns, because like I said, we share a laptop. So we take turns and stuff. It's like tonight, I know I get come 8 o'clock, I think it is. I know I get. Isn't BattleBots on tonight?
Oh, yeah.
BattleBots, Brad loves watching on cable TV, so I know this chick gets the internet.
I want to build a robot like that.
I know you do.
Destroys things.
So anyways, that was our big thing. We were all happy about that. Because what I didn't ever tell you guys was that the night before, not last night, but the night before that, about 2 o'clock in the morning, started getting very ill. I mean, not extremely ill, but I start feeling under the weather with the flu. And still, even yesterday, going up Tallahassee and stuff, I did not feel good. And then Brad developed it right after lunch and stuff, too, where he wasn't feeling good and was fighting the flu, too. We both feel a lot better today, but the fried rice was just spot on because it was something nice and mild and stuff. So, I know, I've noticed every year when school starts back up, the flu starts circulating around, and that's when I think when the kids all get back into the daycares, and in the preschools and in all the schools and stuff, all the flu starts rehatching. So, last night I did do some painting. I did finish a small painting, and this will be up on Etsy here sometime today. So so this is the painting. And
I told you before, I hate it when somebody buys this stuff, because then I gotta let go of it.
And this is a little 4x6 acrylic. And one of the things you guys don't realize is on all of my work, there's always a hidden tree. Because I love trees, and I always do a little tree somewhere in the paint. It's almost like a Where's Waldo moment. So, and now I've started to incorporate my initial with a little tree off the H. So, because that's just kind of my thing. So I got a much bigger one in back I'm working on, but I was working off of a painting, and then it's kind of taken its own life now. And because, I'll be thinking a lot about Halloween already, okay? I'm just saying, my heart's getting really happy because some of the stores are bringing out their Halloween stuff. And Brad will tell you, even outside the stores, I'll be like, ooh, look, Halloween!
Oh, yeah.
And so,
singing the theme song from
this is Halloween, everybody wants scream. Okay.
Thank you.
But anyway, I love me some Halloween. Anyway, don't get me going on the Halloween thing. I gotta bust out some Halloween stuff,
You
too.
started it.
But anyway, so I was thinking about Halloween. I did go in back and paint last night. And, because we have the Great Barrier. And that was so nice. Had my headphones on. Nobody jumped into my stuff, knocked into my stuff. I was just in my own little world back there singing very badly, painting.
I heard it.
But I was happy. And so, but anyway, I'm working on this painting, and it's got a lot of trees in it. And it's a kind of a swamp thing. Well, don't you know, all of a sudden, the trees start taking on a kind of a sinister twist. And you can see some of the branches are starting to become evil. They are. It's kind of a dark, it's kind of a foggy picture anyway, with the fog rolling in and then some sunshine rays going through the fog, so that takes on the orange and the yellows and stuff. But then them branches in back, I tell you what, sisters, they're getting twisted, and they're getting kind of a sinister, kind of a dark, it's kind of like a dark forbidden place. And I don't know, I'm having fun with that because, now I'm like, whoa.
Did you just read a Stephen King, or watch a Stephen King?
Yes, Rose Red. Rose Red.
Gee, I wonder if that has anything to do.
Well, what, I have to laugh because you guys know the neighbors if you watch them. They're a YouTube creator here on YouTube and good friends of mine. Val is, and I just sent her some headbands. Well, I'm making these headbands, and I had to laugh. So Val, if you watch this, because I was watching Stephen King's Rose Red while I was making those, and making like the Halloween ones for you, with the cat ears and stuff. And I had to laugh because it's like, But yeah, I've been on a big horror kick lately, come get me. Get ready for Halloween. Anyway.
And how many months away is Halloween?
It's only like 73 days away. Love you.
Wow.
About. I'd have to calculate it. It's about 73 days. But anyway, so, yeah. And then I did some looming out here, you know. I have to show my face every so often to my husband, or else he wonders if I'm still alive or not.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my hat that I'm making myself. And like I said, this is just a standard folded over and sewn brim. And then this is your classic three-stitch. Three-step stitch or something like that. Three-stitch, I don't know. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing. And like I said, this will be for me. So I'm liking it. And I think after that I'm going to have to make Halloween hats, you know. So anyway, we are feeling better today. Brad just got done making us tuna fish salad. We had tuna fish salad sandwiches for lunch. That was very good. He makes really good tuna fish salad. And I'm going to do some looming today. I don't know if I'm going to do any painting or not today, because I still am kind of getting over the flu, and I just kind of want to sit today. I feel kind of tired and stuff, and
you deserve it.
You know, I just kind of want to relax a little bit. Because what I was thinking about doing was I want to get back, and I want to get pull out all my hats I have and go through what I'm going to donate, what I'm going to do a separate listing on Etsy if that's one that's for sale. I'm getting ready to make what I call a donation run. So I need to do that, and then I have a bunch of kid hats, children's hats that I need to do the same with. But I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. I think today I'm just going to kind of, what I call kind of taking a day off, which I'm just going to sit and do some looming, you know, and kind of keep hydrating and getting all the way over the flu. You know what happens when you have the flu, you end up not drinking very much too. And take care of Hi-Ho here. Poor Brad. He's trying to get down to the bathhouse, you know, to take a shower and stuff this morning, and they kept having it closed. He went down there, and I think the second time he went down there, he said he opened up the door because it says closed for cleaning, and they had a bunch of stuff all tore apart, but nobody was in there. I don't know if they went to go get parts or what the story was. He went down there one more time, and it was still all, you know, closed up and, you know, out of order and stuff. So, you know, makes it kind of uncomfortable when all you want to do is get down there and, you know, shower and stuff and get ready for the day. So, you know, hopefully they got whatever it was fixed.
Yeah.
Brad's making spaghetti tonight. Unless our tummies are bad, then we won't do spaghetti. What do you plan on doing today, Mr. Heide?
Well,
pretty hot out today.
It is. It's really warm out.
This is what I call the dog days of August. You guys ever like that? You know, I mean, I remember we lived all of our life in Wyoming, and in August, we always call it the dog days of summer, because that's when it's the hottest, and everybody's really tired of the heat by then, so everybody just kind of lounges around like dogs do, you know, on a hot day.
No, our dogs work hard.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what we're kind of doing. What are you doing? Just taking it easy?
I was kind of wanting to take it easy today.
Are you hoping your wife will share the internet?
Yeah.
I know he's chomping at the bit probably to get over here and watch some of his heroes.
Yeah. I really like that show.
You know, so I'll probably have to share.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So, that's all we really got going on. You know, RV park's been very quiet. We had a few full-timers move on out. So it's been pretty quiet, and it's been kind of nice. This will probably be about the quietest it'll be, maybe this month and the next month. And then all the snowbirds will start coming back in.
Yeah.
So they start coming in about October.
Yeah.
So we're enjoying the quiet while it lasts and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
and
I would like to go down fishing, but it's so bloody hot out there.
Yeah, it's too hot, and nobody really has been doing that. You're not obligated to have to if you're not feeling up to it, if you're feeling tired and stuff. If your back's hurting, you're sad and stuff. I mean,
I'm feeling really lazy.
I am too. I think it's from recovering from the flu. We just feel kind of, when we had a few days of really running.
Yeah.
We ran Tuesday and Wednesday.
Did we run Monday?
Tuesday we went up to Crawfordville. We were gone for like 4.5 hours.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we were gone forever.
Yeah.
It took us longer Tuesday going up Crawfordville, running some errands than it did to go on up Tallahassee.
Yeah.
And do that. So, I kind of want to take it easy, do some looming, do some reading. We'll be swapping back and forth on the laptop, taking turns watching our shows. So that's all we got going on. Anybody else got anything going on? I know that there's a few things turning colors here. What do they call that? This ornamental grass.
I don't remember what the name of it is.
You guys know what it's called?
Is it
the big, tall...
Pampas grass or
Pampas grass. Yeah. There you go. It all got its beautiful stalks and stuff. In fact, I've been watching that one right over there, kind of fluttering in the breeze. And I definitely want to do kind of a painting thing off of that. And a few of the palm trees, what are they called, fronds?
Yeah, the palm fronds are starting to brown.
Palm fronds are starting to turn yellow and brown up and stuff. So it's kind of exciting because, like I said, a brand new area, so you're not sure what will turn fall colors. If not too much at all. My begonias outside are just doing fabulous. My mint finally came in. I'm not too sure if the lavender came in or not. There's something growing in the pot, but we're not sure what it is.
I'd be thinking those are weeds.
On that one, I'm not sure.
No, I'm thinking they're weeds.
I'm gonna do some research on that. The tomatoes are done. They're gone. I pulled them and everything. My petunias don't seem to like the Florida weather.
I noticed that.
The begonias love it.
Yeah.
But the petunias, no, not so much.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I'll do petunias again. And come to think of it, I haven't seen too many petunias really growing anywhere.
I haven't either.
Where even anybody's planted them really.
Yeah.
So, different kind of flowers. But that's what I was getting at. It's exciting seeing the different foliage and the same time of year, but a totally different atmosphere and stuff and climate. So that's kind of neat to see what will happen.
Well, and that was another thing with tomatoes, because we were hoping that the fall frost would hold off long enough that the tomatoes would ripen back in Wyoming.
Right.
And holy smoke, we were plucking tomatoes, in May?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, we planted them like the first part of April. We bought them as plants, of course.
First part of May.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But we were, I think by June.
Yeah.
4 weeks later. We were, and we had quite a few tomatoes and stuff. It's so easy to grow stuff here. I'm just amazed. Like I said, usually it takes a lot of work and a lot of water and stuff. And here, you don't have to hardly water at all.
Yeah.
And I mean, you have to fertilize and use some bug spray perhaps. But other than that,
Yeah, just stick them in the ground and they do well.
And it's just happy campers. So I'm hoping that by next summer I'll be in a place where I can do a proper garden and stuff. I really would like to grow some try some watermelon and some cantaloupe and some pumpkin. Stuff that takes a longer growing season that you normally don't get to grow much of. I've grown pumpkins, of course, you know, in Wyoming and stuff. But there again, you have to hope that the frost will stay away long enough.
Yeah.
You know, but I love growing pumpkins. I don't know. I love the leaves on pumpkin plants, and they're so big and stuff. And then eventually we're going to have some fruit trees and stuff. Brad saw a banana tree the other day alongside the road, or was it in a yard?
I don't remember.
Okay, but yeah, so he saw a banana tree.
What I was starting to get at about the tomatoes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is we were always really curious back in Wyoming that if after you harvest the tomatoes, if they'll continue to produce, or if and they did flower again, but nothing became of it, and the plants, you know, maybe I should have trimmed them back. What
do you guys think? I mean, some of you guys have lived in a warmer climate. I think they're kind of only good for one fruit-bearing thing. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, he said they did set flowers again. I did pollinate them, you know, because my grandfather taught me years ago how you take a little paintbrush, very soft, bristled paintbrush. If you don't think there's enough bees around it, you cross-pollinate yourself, just to make sure that they, you know, have done that. And but they just didn't.
They didn't set fruit.
Yeah. So we were just curious because we've never lived in an area where, you know. Usually, I don't know how many years I've picked green tomatoes, you know, because it may have already snowed or was getting ready to snow, and I'd be out there picking tomatoes.
Yeah.
You know, and setting them, you know, wrapping them in newspaper and stuff so they would turn, and right?
Yep.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. I enjoy out there messing with them some. So it just takes so little work.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you know, and people around here, they, you know, it's things that it's kind of funny. They bitch about this, complain about this and complain about that, and you know, we're still new enough to the area where it's like, you know, you should see it where we came from, you know.
Oh, I'm sure some people probably think that are new to Wyoming might have thought we were just complaining about it.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Well, usually those people, it was funny, those people, everybody new to Wyoming always complained about the wind. And that was the biggest thing.
I was watching somebody's video the other day, I think it was Tracy B, and she lives in Utah, not too far from Salt Lake, and she was outside, and the wind was just really blowing, and she said the wind was always blowing there. And I forgot how much the wind does blow, like in Wyoming and stuff, just constantly, you know, especially in the wintertime was the worst where we lived. And, I mean, you might have it never stop for days. You know, when it's that real hard, icy, cold, Arctic wind that just takes your breath away and stuff. And, like, it would whistle down the chimney and just... I mean, sometimes you felt like you were just about to go insane. And what I would do is just put the headphones on and watch YouTube videos or something, you know, block out the noise after a while, so...
Well, and it didn't matter with the wind. It didn't matter how good of clothing that you had. The wind would just chew right through that.
Yeah,
clothing.
Poor Brad being out in the car lot and stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, then you get the customer who just they don't want to come in, but they want to sit in their vehicle with, you know, their heater on and stuff, and have you stand there and talk to them, and that dealership had a policy of not putting your hands in your pockets or anything. So, you know, you're just shivering to death and stuff. I mean, But anyway, that's how we got going on. Not really anything, just a relaxing day. And I want to do some research. I'm going to list that painting. I would say sometime tonight, if you're friends with me on Facebook, either my Roving Gnome Mobile Zoo page, or if you're personal friends with me, you'll see the link to Etsy, or the link is always below, and you can just check. I would definitely, by the time I do the video tomorrow, it'll be on there. Like I said, I'm just wanting to kind of relax and stuff, and you know, do some research and everything. So that's all I got. You got anything?
I got nothing.
Okay. Well, I love you guys, and we do cherish your friendship, and we think you guys are awesome. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.